Welcome back to the program, folks. It's live from Central Pennsylvania. Currie Cup action, our last game of the weekend. And it appears that Dan Eusta is out of the lineup for the Sharks, just catching that. And he'll be replaced by a 19-year-old. So we'll have to get that up to as soon as you get up for you there. But there's a late change. He's unable to play. So for the Sharks, at fullback, it's Hakeem Kunene. On the right wing, Edwin Cater. Bester is in the center along with Lorenzo Julius. And then on the left wing, it's Yao Penke. Lionel Cronje is the fly-off once again. Jaden Hendricks makes an appearance back in as scrum half. Nick Hatton is the captain. Giannis Potkita, Tino Mavacera. Then locks are Rhino Hugo and Helikani. In the front row, it's Mdande, Renike, and the third person must be Bezuidenhout. Yeah, it must be who it is. No, sorry. It's Bryce Calvert. Well, anyway, it's a change here. We'll find out later on. But off the bench, supposed to be Bryce Calvert, Dion Bluler. Let's get that sheet up. That's the wrong one. There we go. Bryce Calvert, Dion Bluler, Kubis Bezuidenhout, Henny Sieberhagen, Sia Ngiza, Bradley Davids, Chris Hork, and Anthony Folmink off the bench. For the Griquas, who are struggling this season, like the Sharks, at fullback is Cameron Hufka, who shows a lot of talent and potential. Dylan Mart, and the right wing, Sango Kamlashe is the captain, and Tertius Kruger in the center there. On the left wing, it's Sako Makata. And once again, back at fly-half, it's Lubabalo Dobello and Thomas Bursey at the scrum half. Carl Els, Marco DeWitt, Tabo Ndemande. And then locks are Derek Pretorius, Dylan Splom. In the front row, it's Janu Bota, Gustav Durant, and Leon Lyons. Off the bench, it's DeAndre Delport, Eddie David, Sibo Dalimini, Albert Liebenberg, Hanru Sergio, Bobby Alexander, Zindani Robinson, and J.C. Nell. Our official today is Hanru van Rooyen at Kings Park in Durban. Welcome back to the program, folks. This is Chris. We're coming to you live from Central Pennsylvania for this Currie Cup action. I hope you're well, and I look forward to our morning together, or afternoon if you happen to be in South Africa, where the weather is in the 20 degrees Celsius. It's nice for winter time, but it is the East Coast, and you do get that kind of weather. For some weird reason, they got people sitting with their legs hanging over all the chairs. That's rude. Sharks on their way out, wearing different jerseys than this one. This is a URC jersey. They're wearing their Currie Cup jerseys, which are markedly different, but I don't like the Currie Cup jerseys at all. Joel Stransky in the booth, calling the game for Super Sport. South Africa, congratulations on their additional medal yesterday. They got a silver, fantastic, in the men's 4x400 meter relay, a race that the U.S. screwed up royally and crapped at them. That brings South Africa to a total of 6 medals, if I'm not mistaken, in this Olympics. That's correct, 6. 1 gold, Tatiana Smith, and 3. I want to say Tatiana Schoonmaker, but it's not her. 3, unless she's married and changed her name. That's what it is. Is that what happened? She married? Is that the same chick? Didn't really have thought about that. Tatiana Smith. Let me see. Anyway, so we'll get started here in just a few moments. This game is scheduled to start right now, but it hasn't. She looks like the same one. Yep, she was Schoonmaker. She got married. That's what I thought. Schoonmaker, yep. That's what threw me off there. I'm like, used to be Schoonmaker. Wish she was Smith this time around. So we're ready to get going here, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Lubabalo Dobello will launch it off for the Griquas get us started. Welcome to Gypsy Backpackers, Arc Precision, Dylan Combrick, Becker, Matthew Dixon, James Moriarty. And we're underway. Ball's kicked down inside the 22. It's caught by Yao Penke. He hands it off. Sharks start moving forward. Nice big carry there, one of the big fellas. Jaden Hendricks is back into action. He hasn't played in ages. Injuries having Jaden Hendricks had him mixed for a long time. He's back to playing rugby. This must be to shake off some of the rust. Here's a kick high into the air. And Hufka takes it for the Griquas over midfield. Pitch is looking absolutely gorgeous in Durban, folks. Absolutely gorgeous. Janu Bota gets over there. He gets the carry. Boy, he looks like he's picked on about 20 kg since the last time I saw him last week. Janu Bota's looking big. Call to use it already. Got to use it quickly. Bursey kicks it high into the air. It's going to go to about the 10-meter line where the Sharks knock it backwards. Yao Penke grabs it. He hands it off. Yao Penke doing a good job passing that ball around already a couple of times. Right next to that touch line. And a counter-up coming from the Griquas, but no success there. Renick with the carry now. Bram Renick. A call to use it again. Boy, it's quick here. And Jaden Hendrickson trying to get to it. Can't use their hands anymore to get that ball back. That's going to go deeper to around the 22. Hufka's going to go up again. He doesn't go up. He knocks it on. It'll be a scrum to... Yeah, it's accidental offside, so... And they just tap and go to the Sharks. They go wide to the far side of the pitch. It's low, trying to get to Edwin Cater, and he managed to dig it off the turf. Picks up about 10 meters. Bram Renick goes forward now. Here comes the ball. Lionel Cronier's first time we call him. Oh, Julius throws it wide, but it's a forward pass. Whoa, that was very much a forward pass. Thrown wide there by Lorenzo Julius. 2 minutes into the game. Hadis, I said it was in the Sharks team. Dude, you came late. I'll help you out again here. At fullback, it's Hakeem Kunene. On the right wing, it's Edwin Cater. In the center, it's Bester and Lorenzo Julius. Left wing, Yalpenke. Fly half, Lionel Cronier. Scrum half, Jaden Hendrickson. Captain is Nick Hatton. Then we have Giannis Potgieter in the 7 jersey. Tino Mavaseri in the 6. The locks are Rano Hugo and Lekani. In the front row, it's Manda Raneke. And I didn't catch who the replacement was. Dan Eusta pulled out of the game just before it started, so he's not out there. Crouch. Bind. Set. First scrum solid for both sides. Griquas bring it out. Hufka's going to kick it down the pitch. So that's a nice kick on the fly. Caught right on the move by the Sharks. Here they come up over midfield. Oh, my goodness. Nice carry there by Hakeem Kunene. He gets him down. They're inside the 10-meter line now at about 35 meters. Hendrickson. Cronier, that's a forward pass. That's a backward pass. Cronier's got a space. Will he take it? No, he goes wide. Floats it over the top to the outside. It's into the hands of Mavaseri. And now they're deep inside the 22 of the Sharks. Hendrickson comes back into the middle, into the hands of Mdande. Mdande carries. Hendrickson goes back the other direction. Kunene couldn't get very far, just a meter or two. They come back this way. This is Bester with the ball. Didn't even know Bester was going to be out there. Potgieter. Sharks are in business here. They're just 10 meters away, center of the pitch. A penalty for not rolling away right in front of the post. They take the points or they kick for the 5 meters. Let's see. How hungry are the Sharks? And Tertius Krüger not rolling away. They're going to kick for the corner and go for the 5-meter one. So let's see. All right, so the Griquas 1 win, 4 losses, 8 points on the log. The Sharks 1 win, 3 losses, and that draw, 12 points on the log. So the Sharks desperately need to win here. A bonus point would take them to 17 ahead of province, but leave them no better than 5th position. So the best they can do is go to 5th position. However, the Griquas, if they got a bonus point here, could go to 13. If they keep the Sharks from getting anything, they would gain a spot. Otherwise, they stay where they're at. And the Griffins' course are no wins, 6 losses. Here's the line out for the Sharks. Bester throws it in, tips it backwards in the air. Hendrickson gets the ball over into the hands of Yalpenke. Penke down inside the 5-meter line. Ruck is formed. Hendrickson digs it out, comes to the near side. Off to Bester. Bester, the hooker's driving, but he's not getting anywhere. But the Sharks are playing advantage. Griquas was making a lot of mistakes down here early. Pick and go. Mavasera, and he got him by the leg. He's not going anywhere. Dragged down. Dylan Splom wouldn't let go of his leg. Here's the reset. Pick up and go. Pick and go. And another penalty. Griquas was getting a lot of trouble here. It's a high tackle by Derek Pretorius. So there's a lot of mistakes down here. The Griquas was going to get warned after this. So it's going to be a tap and go. Bester's going to tap this. No, he doesn't. He drops back. It's Hendrickson. Hendrickson taps and goes. And the Sharks drive. There. Tackle, release. Now he picks up and goes again. He's down to the try line. Hendrickson digs it out. Comes short side. Nick Hatton, the captain, gets down, almost makes it. Hendrickson. Oh, they're close. So close. Giannis Potgieter. Danda's going to get over. Will he get down? No, he's short. He's driven back by the Griquas. Tenacious defense Inches away, pick and go. Close, not there. Just inches away. Sharks everywhere. Griquas. Yanu Bota's there and Dobella. And they can't stop him. I think he's over. Nope, no call. Hendrickson digs it out. He's going to... Oh, Hendrickson does a dummy. He's in. Oh, brilliant move. Jaden Hendrickson goes right like he's going to go over and pass it and just cuts right back in. Just like we saw from Zach Berger yesterday with the Bulls. Hendrickson with the first try. 6 minutes, 33 seconds in for the Sharks. There you go. Lionel Cronier will attempt the conversion. I guess we need to do this. Wave the flag in the air there. Get a little Sharksy flag. All right. Get rid of my province flag. Don't need that today. It's yesterday's action. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Decent audience here today. Appreciate it. Let me get that one up. Jaden Hendrickson with a try. Back into the mix, straight off of injury here. So Sharks get the first one. Here's the kick. I know Cronier puts it over. That puts him at 35 points for the season. Sharks lead 7-0. Becker, I did not cut my grass yesterday. I did not feel like it. Looks like it's going to be another nice day today. I'll give it a shot today. Let me take a look and see what the weather is outside right now. The weather outside is frightful. 69. Today's high is in the 70s. Yeah, I'll be able to cut it during the day. I usually cut the grass during the day, only in the evenings, but I'll do it during the day after I do my news. Oh, there's a long kick, and Yalpenke gets it, but he's tackled immediately. And Tertius Kruger manages to get out of the ruck there. Sharks with another ruck formed here. Hendrickson to dig it out. Leading 7-0 already. Griquas, this is going to be a lost season for them. Oh, nearly chased down. It's high in the air, but it's not going very far. Actually, why did the Griquas keep that in play? It's in touch. That was stupid. The Griquas fielded that, touched the ball, and tried to keep in touch, and all they managed to do was give the ball back to the Sharks. That was very stupid. People need to be aware of that touch line. And they looked down and saw it, and they still did it. I don't get that. So it's Sharks line out now. Bester will throw it in. Ethan Bester's first line out. That's a good one. Beautiful line out. Over to the middle to the line of Cronier. Cronier kicks it up in the air. Down to about the 22, and it's dropped. It went by... Knocked down by the Griquas. No pressure either. What a shame. No excuse whatsoever. That's a terrible play. Turns it over to the Sharks. I don't think it went forward, though. That's a tough call. I thought that went backwards. Shame. Looks like a bigger crowd there in Durban than we've seen of late, at least on the far side of the pitch, the eastern side of the stadium, where the seats go almost straight up. I prefer the western side. I sat there for the first time my last trip to Kings Park. Previous trip, and on the other side, you get fried in the sun. Set. Ball's in there. Scrum is holding up. Hendricks is trying to get it out. Had a little trouble getting his foot on it. Nick Hatton picks it up and goes. And he picks up about 8 meters before he's tackled. Hendricks offloads that ball. Potgieter, Giannis Potgieter's fort. Hendricks comes back to Bester. It's popped up in the air, but Nick Hatton grabs it. Oh, Julius goes forward now. Knock on. First knock on in the tackle by the Griquas. 10 minutes into the contest, folks. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Becker, Arc Precision. So why did we get to 73 and now we're down to 63? Where'd people go? You expecting a free game? That's not allowed, guys. That's a copyright thing. 86% possession for the Sharks. 10 minutes in. Gee, many crickets. Griquas, you can't even be in a game if you have 14% possession. That's crazy. Crazy. By the way, thanks for everybody who tuned in yesterday. Really nice turnout for everything, starting with the Springboks. That was really nice. Let's take a look at our actual numbers. Here's the scrum coming up. For Australia, South Africa, we wound up having 24,000 views, 7,700 after the program was over. It was 18,000 while it was on. Thank you all. Here's a pass to the outside. Cronier, beautiful. Off to Kunede. Kunede goes sideline. He's going to get there. No, he's pushed into touch. Oh, just down to about a half a meter when he went into touch. My goodness. No try. No try. Kunene tried to get over there, but the Griquas chased him down. It was exciting, but no try. See, scrum. Not gone into touch. A 5 meter scrum for the Griquas. But Kunene, no, this looked brilliant pass by. He's got 1, 2, 3 Griquas, but it's actually Hufka who chases him out. A little bit of caution on keeping the space in the scrum here as we get ready to do it. Oh. Well, I called it correct. Joel Stransky and his broadcasting teammate are just now discovering it was Cameron Hufka that pushed him into touch. 12 minutes into the contest, Sharks lead 7-0. Griquas scrum from their own 5 meter line, just inches away from the touch line. Scrum's holding up again. Get the ball, he's told. Let's go, Bursey, let's get the ball. Bursey passes it over to the center. Oh, pick and go, and they almost got through, and now they're going to clear it. That's a very good exit. That's a very good exit by Bursey, but he's hurt. He's limping there. What happened to him? Bursey's limping out there. He kicked that ball down to about the 10 meter line. That was nice clearance kick. It was a good job by the Griquas to get out of danger there. Now they got to, yeah, it's about 36 meters away. He kicked that from almost his goal line, so that's pretty good. Nice clearance kick with not a lot of space. Here's the line out. Ethan Bester throws it in for the Sharks. They come down with it. They pull it straight out. Mavacera to Hendrickson. Hendrickson to Julius. Julius driving through Griquas players. Hendrickson kicks it through. Grubber kick, but I don't know what he's doing there, because the Griquas got it right back, and they send it the other direction. There was no players there, so I'm not sure what was going on there. That goes into touch, but it was from inside the 22. The kick by Sako Makata, so it's going to be okay. So, 13-23 in the first half from Kings Park in Durban. Decent-sized crowd on the far side of the pitch for a game like this. Can't see the broadcast side. Hopefully it's a good crowd over there, too. And Ethan Bester will throw this. Get a lot of line-out work here already in this test match for him, or this match for him. Oh, he did a dummy. Bester did a dummy. Yep. Can't do that, buddy. No dummies. So he turns it over. He missed the call. It wasn't even on the bench. I didn't have him on my list. I didn't know what his name was when we put him in here. And Dobello now will kick for some territory. Chance for the Griquas to get back in this game. They've looked woeful here with less than 15% of possession. That free kick goes high. Oh, hit in the air. Oh, Kunene was hit in the air, but no penalty call there. It was as he hit the ground. Spun around. Sharks now going through phases. Hendrickson will kick this over the top, and he does. I think Pretorius might have hit that, but the Griquas managed to get it. They're going backwards, though. They've gone back to their 22 before Hufka can release that ball. Nice kick. Comes over here to the near side. And Kunene with the catch picks up about 25 meters before he's tackled over midfield. Here comes Hendrickson to dig it out as the counter ruck from the Griquas, but they get off their feet, so yeah, side entry. Yeah. Team captain Sango Kamalasha came in from the side. So Lionel Carnier will kick, and from a moment ago, the Griquas were in good shape. If they'd had a decent free kick and sent it down inside the 22, they'd had the Sharks pinned. But instead, now they've got the Sharks coming down to around their 22. Oh, the silly mistakes that people make playing rugby. And once again, Tertius Kruger in there when the whistle's blown. Yeah, it's Kruger. Yeah, Kruger's the one the penalty was on, not Kamlasha. Tertius Kruger making a lot of mistakes for the Griquas. Needs to get his head in the game here very quickly. They cannot afford it. Over in the Olympics, folks, South Africa 6 medals. Tatiana Smith / Schumacher gets herself a couple more in this Olympics. She's finished. She's already home. The Chi-Coms have moved out in front again. They were up by 2. The USA's just got another gold medal, and so it's 40-39. And the Sharks through the middle here. Here comes Hendrickson, picks it up. Oh, back inside to Yalpenke, but nothing doing there. Whistle blows. They're all over the official. He's part of the play, so he has to blow the whistle. There was an offside penalty there. He lost his whistle yeah. Andre van Rooyen there says, let's go this again. He's got a big smile on his face. He got caught up in the action. We've already seen this week, and we've seen another official. Is it Luke Pierce who the ball was handed off to? Oh, that's obstruction by Hanru van Rooyen. Oh, my goodness. When the officials become part of the game. That's twice this week in a Currie Cup action. Yeah, he have to give himself a card there for obstruction. That was funny. There wasn't anything in it. The Sharks weren't going to score, but it was funny to watch the official. He's caught right in the middle. The attacker used him as a screen. And the scrum. Hendrickson puts it in there. The scrums are holding up. Okay, now the Sharks get a little bit of a push. There they get it. They get a penalty finally. Finally on a scrum, they get a penalty. Over to the middle to Lorenzo Julius. Julius is tackled. But they're going to come back for the scrum advantage. It's a lot of penalties on the Griquas down low. It's at least 4 that I can recall. Whole front row went straight up. Boy, I know Bota's looking big. Lionel Crony over to the corner. Inclusivity, diversity. Oh, please. Stop it. Why would you do anything? Why do you, anyone that has to say things like that doesn't practice it? You don't have to be inclusive and tell people you're inclusive if you're inclusive. You don't have to be diverse and tell people you're diverse. You only have to tell people you're diverse is if you're ashamed that you're not. 5 meters out. Line out is good. Bester gets it to Rhino Hugo, and the Sharks are driving, but they're getting close to the touch. Oh, look at that, Bester. Ethan Bester, great job. Brings it out, takes it down to a meter away. It's a mess. Did they lose it to the Griquas? The Griquas have got it. Bursey has it, but they're on the touchline. Oh, they throw it away. It's a knocked on. Now the Sharks have it again. Oh, my goodness. Lionel Cronier is going to kick it to the corner. Who's over there? Hufka, he'll get it. Nope. And they're going to come back for the knock-on. Lost forward by the Griquas. Sloppy play. Dang, every time the Griquas have a chance to do something, they step on their own schwantz. The power of the schwantz. Stepping on your own junk doesn't help. But the U.S. got another medal today, and the Chi-Coms, they're chasing by 1 gold medal. Chance for USA to get 2 gold medals today. Let's see if they've already got one of those. Make sure I've got the right day here. And that's yesterday. Day before. Come on, the schedule. Let me reload the schedule. Should be up to just today now. Today's 11th of August. It's 10th. I want the 11th. Where's the 11th at? Boy, this Olympic website sucks. All right, women's marathon. Netherlands won. Ethiopia second, Kenya third. Well, Netherlands won, but Sifan Hassan, hardly a Dutch person. Bind. Sit. Getting a little trouble with my broadcast. It's chipping up. South Africa's got bad internet connections. Here's Hendrickson digging it out of the back. He gives it to Lorenzo Julius. Julius driving through, down to 3 meters. Picked up about 7 meters on that carry. Hendrickson, there's space, but he took too long. Back to Giannis Potkita. Potkita driven back at the 5-meter line by the Griquas defense. Griquas, a lot of trouble here. Hendrickson goes wide into the hands of Mavasera. Mavasera driving on his knees down to 4 meters. I know Hugo had space, but it closed. Hendrickson, there's space on the outside. Lionel Cronier gets it to. Couldn't see who it was. The screen was bouncing like this. Is it Kunene? It looks like it was Kunene. I think it was Hakeem Kunene who got it. So Kunene gets his first ever. That's his first Currie Cup try. That's shocking. Can't believe that that's Hakeem Kunene's first try. He's been involved in so much action for the Sharks since he came up. Hakeem Kunene with the try. 20 minutes into the contest, it'll be Lionel Cronier's attempt to kick here. How are we doing over here? Thanks, folks, for joining us for this Currie Cup action. Kings Park, Lionel Cronier. He's kicked 1 from 1. This is his second conversion attempt after Kunene's try. That looks pretty good. Flags go up, and it's 14-0. Sharks out in front. Now they're listening to Sharks, the Sharks 15, but to me it's Natal Sharks when it comes to Currie Cup. That's who they are. Arc Precision, welcome to you. Hendo, Gypsy Backpackers. Chris Marie, welcome. We had some good games yesterday and some good calls, even though I was knackered. Got a bit of sleep last night. Slept really well for the evening. Should I put on a Griquas hat to help them out? Will this help the Griquas out if I do this? There we go. Let's see if that helps. I don't have my jersey here. It's still in the hands of South African lock, Johan Mumsen. Yao Penke on the restart. Ball over into the hands of Chicane. Hendrickse to Mavasera. Mavasera gets back to the 22. He's tackled there by the Griquas. Now trailing by 2 converted tries, 21 minutes into the contest. The Griquas do have some talent out there. Hufka and Dobella. Ball's knocked backwards by he's kept in play? No, I don't think so. Cameron Hufka touched that ball. Well, it was forward pass here. So Hendrick's kick was not particularly deep. I think the Griquas was going to get the ball back despite that. So let's see what's going on here. Hufka tried to keep it in play. Nope, it's going to be the Sharks' ball. He touched it in touch and knocked it on. So 22 minutes. Sharks line out here now. Ball goes in. Hendrickse has it. Goes over the middle to Cronje. Cronje kicks this ball over midfield. It's going to go inside. Deep kick inside the 22. Taken by the Griquas. They can't decide what they want to do. Hufka now, the fullback, sends it down the pitch. It's going to find touch. Let's see where the mark is. It's not bad. Decent. Out to about 45 meters. So the Sharks will have a line out there. Leading 14-0. I don't understand Hufka's haircut. He's got this stupid little suit of mini mohawk with a little patch in the back there. And it's dyed in yellow spots like he's got measles. I don't understand that. All right, Ethan Bester will throw this in for the Sharks. Instructions come over to him. Ball goes in, successful. Lionel Cronje, ball's kicked over the top. Bounces perfectly for the Sharks backwards and right into the hands of Tino Mavasera. Mavasera down to the 22. Here come the Sharks. Hendrickse goes forward to the other side. Julius to Cronje. Cronje, into the hands of Lethalile Bester. Bester. Griquas jackal the ball away. Well done. They have it now. Now they've had no offense here. Let's see if they can get some offense going instead of kicking the ball away. Tertius Kruger goes wide. Here come the Griquas down the sideline. Space here. Oh, poor pass. Poor pass. Oh, it got over 10-meter line. Just very poor pass there. Shame. Marco de Witt, very poor pass. He tried to offload it like this and he just let it slide out. He had Dylan Mart on the wing. Shame. Good job by the Griquas there, but first time they really got on offense, and you see the speed they've got. I mean, that was Marco de Witt, one of those inside players, and he just ran down that pitch like he was a rocket. Picked it up at about 17 meters, gets to 38, over 20 meters, and just a poor pass. If he got that pass off, who knows, the Griquas might have got something. 4 handling errors on the Griquas already just 24 minutes into the contest. Yeah, I'd like to see the Springboks perform better next week, but they did win in Brisbane, and there's that early engagement by Griquas on the scrum. So here come the Sharks. Bester goes wide to Kunene. Kunene into the corner. Edwin Cater, he's going to get down deep. He'll run in, and he's there. Edwin Cater with the try. Wow. Just like that. Sharks are rolling. Edwin Cater with the try for the Sharks. The Sharks are finally looking better, but they are not exactly playing top-flight competition here. The Griquas have struggled mightily this season. Wide open gap there. Beautiful stuff. And Cater cut back into the defense and still scored that try. All right, Lionel Cronje now with the attempt. 19-0. 25 minutes. Oof, it's ugly. All right, I'll take the Griquas hat back off because clearly that's not helping them. Clearly it's not helping. He's 100 for 145 in his Currie Cup career. There's the kick. That looks pretty good too. Flags go up. 21-0. Wow. Edwin Cater. Yeah, come now, Griquas. I agree. South Africa got a few silver medals. They did? They did. Tatiana Smith. That's what threw me off. She's Tatiana Schoonmaker. Smith. You can marry someone named Smith when your name is Schoonmaker. What's up with that? What's up with that? 26 minutes. Oh, nearly picked off in the air by the Griquas at the 22. That was a nice chase, but it knocks it on. Shame. Dylan Mart got down there to the 22 and knocked it on. Oh, my goodness. That was brilliant. Playing a knock-on advantage. Advantage over as Hendricks kicks the ball away in a box kick. That's going to go out to Hoofka at about the 40. Oh, Hoofka's taken out. Was it a fair contest or is that going to be a card? Jalpenke took him out and Hoofka's down. Are we going to go to the TMO? Was it a fair contest? I can't see because the camera angle was moving away from it. Play is stopped. I mean, well, the official's not asking for the TMO, so was the TMO going to look at this? Here we go. Let's see it. Okay, Penke is looking. Yeah, no, that's a fair contest. That's a fair contest. Both of them went up. Both were looking at the ball. Yeah, there's nothing in that. Nothing in that. Yeah, two courageous leaps by both sides. It's surprising Hoofka came out the worst. Oh, it came out the worst because his face came down, his jaw hit his forearm. That's why he came out the worst. But Jalpenke landed on his back. Now, there's nothing in that. Hoofka looks like he's in some pain here. He's holding that left arm, which is what he landed on. Was a knock-on by the Sharks. Scrum the Griquas. Okay. But is Hoofka going to be able to continue? I'm still getting flickering in my screen. All right. He might be able to go on. We'll see. But USA at 39 golds. Chi-Com's at 40. USA has 125 medals. Wow. 34 medals more than the communists, but they're trailing by 1 gold medal. We're waiting for this to get restarted here. So in athletics, the women's marathon, Netherlands wins it again. Handball, Spain got the bronze over Slovenia. Water polo, the USA men did get the bronze. That's where we got another medal out today, beating Hungary 11-8. That's a surprise. Basketball, women's bronze medal game. Australia, of course, beat Belgium, but close, 85-81. In weightlifting, the Chi-Coms got themselves another medal, and this is where we got screwed. The women's volleyball, we were hoping for a gold medal, and we lost to Italy in straight sets. USA women get the silver. That hurts. That hurts a lot. Cycling, we got Jennifer Valente got the gold, so that's a bit of a surprise. And we got the women's basketball. That's the last one. So the best we can do is tie the Chi-Coms. Got to beat France in the women's gold medal game. That game, and here's they get it out. The scrum, the Griquas Tertius Kruger with the carry on the far side of the pitch. And the Sharks come in there with a counter ruck and pick the ball up. They've got it. But they turn it back over on the knock-on. Now it's kicked down the boot. Bursey sends it down inside the 22. Jalpenke has to chase it down so it's not a 50-22. See, that's a nice thing to rule. What a banana kick there. He just, what the heck was that? Wow. Look at that. Jalpenke getting him out of trouble there. Getting them out of trouble. So USA could get to 40 goals, but they've got to win that women's basketball game. And that's at 9:30. That's starting right now. Let me go ahead and get that one on. The men beat France. It was close for much of the game yesterday. We'll be able to chide the Chi-Coms. We won't be able to beat them in gold medals, though. Bursey. Oh, the Griquas got a line break. Here they go. Marco de Witt, and he's in. Nice carry. Marco de Witt and the Griquas have scored. Woo, out of nothing. Something out of nothing. The Griquas. Wow. Marco de Witt, his second Currie Cup try. That was brilliant. The game was getting boring, and all of a sudden it just got exciting right there. That was pretty cool. Let's see the replay on this one here. The ball was a pass backwards. Yeah, de Witt just broke that line. He gets a line break, and nobody can get him. Julius chased him down finally, but tackles him as he went over the try line. And the Griquas are on the board. Yeah, bo. Just split the Sharks easily there. Marco de Witt. Dobela for the conversion. His first kick of the match. Wow. Here's the kick. It looks good. Is it straight? It goes good through. All right, kickers are perfect on the day thus far. 21-7. The Griquas get back in the contest. Still talking to the officials. It was clearly backwards. (21-7). Marco de Witt. Nice try on his part. Here's the restart. Cronje kicks it down. It'll be on the far side of the pitch inside the 22. Sharks got there quickly. But Griquas got it, but there, he gets up and goes, and he throws it back. Oh, lost it forward. Sharks have it now. Hatton. Janis Potgieter! He's over. He slides in. Janis Potgieter. Man, the Griquas cannot stand success. They just scored less than a minute ago. Unbelievable. Janis Potgieter, and it's a bonus try for the Sharks. Wow. Potgieter with the try. Unbelievable. Just like that. Just like that. Potgieter. Wow. That should be an easy conversion here. He slid right over the line. I don't see if he's actually over, but it doesn't matter. Bonus point for the Sharks in the first half. 30 minutes in now. Can the Griquas drink some Energade at halftime? And it's going to go through 28-7. Easy kick for Lionel Cronje. Ah, there you go. Yeah, that's over. Dobello tried to stop him, but just didn't have a chance there. Too much energy built up there. So this is the final competition of the Olympics. It's a women's basketball gold medal game, USA versus France, and that's getting underway right now. Oh, JC Nell's coming in for the Griquas. So Krug is out. He's going to go get some treatment. Excuse me. JC Nell gets the ball on the restart. And they steal it. The Griquas have the ball. Good job on their part. And there's a penalty for not rolling away. Chance for the Griquas, an easy 3 points here. At the 22. Side entry on Potgieter. And Tino Mavacera causing a problem there too. So he had a choice who to give the penalty to. 2 infringements. Dobello kicks it for a 5-meter line out. How close does he get? About 7 meters. All right. Griquas chance to get that try back. That's not what I wanted. Stupid website. Sorry. Wow. Told the Sharks 3 times to get on the line. He's not enjoying how slow they're trying to slow the ball down. Line out successful for the Griquas. Only their second one. Gustav Durant at the back with the ball. Bursey comes up. It's not going anywhere. Bursey's going to dig it out of there. He's tapping him on the back. Oh, they break through, but then they go down. That's a mistake by the Griquas. Should have handed the ball off. And they knock it on. What did I say? Should have handed the ball off. And Gustav Durant refused to release the ball, and now they turn it over. That's stupid. Somebody needs to talk to that player. Leave that in the hands of the scrum half. That's not your decision. It's stupid. Bursey was there. He could have gotten the ball, and they could have spread the ball around with all these players trapped in the scrum. Dumb decision. Dumb decision. So they turn the ball over at 5 meters out to the Sharks. They're 3 times inside of 22. They've gotten just 7 points. The Sharks been in 6 times. They've got 28 points. That's a pretty good conversion rate. What is going on with Xfinity? I can't get to the damn... Wow. Useless freaking internet service. Set. Sharks put it in. Hendrickson in the pipe from his own 5-meter line. Comes out. Comes to the near side. Does a little grubber kick. Chase it down the pitch. And it's going to almost went in touch about 26. And the Griquas pick it up. That was a dangerous play. Could have let it go into touch. But the play is still live. Griquas now trying to spread it wide. Oh, JC Nell. And nice jackal by the Sharks. They're going to get it here. Sharks have got it. Yep. No help from the Griquas. Not releasing the ball. Stupid. All right, finally I can get to the gold medal game over here. I don't want it in Spanish. What the hell is this Spanish garbage? This is America. Speak English. All right. Yeah, not releasing that was JC now. There was no help from his teammates there, so the Sharks with a nice turnover. And France leads 5-4 in the game already early on. USA women wearing these weird red jerseys. Of course, we know that they do not have one of the most exciting players in the Women's Basketball League. 5 penalties on the Griquas, just 1 on the Sharks. Yep. Ball's tipped in the air. Hendrickson has it now. Driving forward. Excuse me. Oh, Julius breaks free for the Sharks inside the 22. Tackled down about the 18. Sharks have numbers on the outside. Oh, what an interesting play that was. Tipping it back. Kunene with the ball. Down to 8 meters away. Sharks on the near side. Hendrickson goes back to the middle. Into the hands of Rhino Hugo. Into the hands of Bram Redicke. The ball's bouncing on the turf. And the Griquas have it. And they got some numbers. Bursey goes wide to DeBello. It goes backwards. He picks it up. That was backwards, man. How can you say it's a knock-on? The ball went backwards. Anytime somebody drops the ball, they're saying it's a knock-on anymore. A knock-on is not a knock-on unless it goes forward. What is going on here? It keeps happening everywhere. Oh, boy. Player's injured. Clock stops at 36 minutes. Anyway, back to what I was saying earlier, folks. Thanks for the turnout. So 25,000 almost on that Australia, the Wallabies game. That's back to what we normally get. I got some dislikes on that. 14 dislikes. Probably because I told someone to piss off that was being rude to me. 14 dislikes, seriously? Wow. Yeah, that game I could see why somebody would dislike it, but because of that, because I told that guy to piss off. But if he's rude to me, shouldn't have to put up with that garbage. Oh my goodness. Here's my thing. If you dislike content, why do you watch it? And feel the urge to tell people you dislike it. That's just sad. Anyway, after that we had Lions and Pumas. We got 3,300. For the Bulls and the Griffins, got 5,400. And then for Province and Cheetahs, you got 4,500. So that's 25, 28, 33, 37, 38,000 views this weekend. Not bad. We could get that for just one test match normally in the past. So, 7 handling errors for the Griquas, just 2 for the Sharks. 10 turnovers. That's 17 mistakes, plus 6 penalties. 20, wow. They've only had possession 29% of the time. It's no wonder they're in trouble here. Bind. Set. Sharks. Hendrickson puts it in the pipe. Scrum holds up. He comes out. Lorenzo Julius, he offloads that ball. Lionel Cronier barely holds on to that. Hendrickson to Julius. To the win. It's too much. Too much. It hits and bounces into touch. Were they playing advantage? I don't know if they're playing advantage there. I think they might be playing advantage, or is it going to be Griquas' ball? I'm not sure. It looks like it could be Griquas' ball here. Griquas in a lot of trouble here. A lot of trouble. Griquas line out 5 meters, their own 5 meter line. They go deep, successful. Offloads that. There we go. Griquas go forward. Carl Ellis, we call his number for the first time. Dobella, oh man. That was hit. There's no way that wasn't hit by Hendrickson. Dobella is charged down by Hendrickson. Is it Griquas' ball? Yes, I was going to say Hendrickson touched that ball. So Hendrickson doesn't block it, but he gets a hand on it, and therefore the Griquas get out of jail. Now they're out to about 15, 16 meters. 10-meter gain on that. Sharks closing the gap. 5 and 8 closing the gap. Rhino Hugo. And Nick Hatton closing the gap, the team captain. So that's going to be kicked down the pitch. It gets the Griquas another chance here. So the Griquas not doing anything right, but gaining territory here. Now they're going to out to about 36 meters from their 5-meter line to gain 31 meters, and they haven't done anything right. They had a kick chase down, then they get a penalty, and now they're just working their way up the field without doing anything right. Hey, sometimes it's better to be lucky than be good looking, I suppose. Of course, the moment the Greeks are neither lucky or good looking. So, wait. Oh, that was a free kick, excuse me, so it's the Sharks' ball. But at least they got the Sharks away from the goal line. They were down there at the goal line moments ago. 36-meter line out to the Sharks. And it's tipped backwards in the air. Mavacera is chased backwards. Finally tackled back there by Carl Els. Griquas. Hendrickson gets the ball over to the middle into the hands of Shiklani, excuse me. Shlakani, that's how you say his name, Shlakani. He's tackled. And a penalty for not releasing on the Sharks. Bercy comes over to collect the ball. Griquas was all excited about getting over top of that ball, but now you need to start doing something. Trailing by 3 converted tries with the last minute of the first half. Bercy will kick it down. It's not Bercy. Who is that? Who's kicking that? Well, it's kicked down the pitch. I think that was, looked like J.C. Nels kicked it. All right, so we're going to have a line out for the Griquas as we run out of time here in the first half. And once again, Dobella's in there on that play that got the turnover. Doing a great job holding up the player. 39-30 in the first half here. Ball goes deep. Oh, the Griquas have to knock it backwards. Bercy struggles to get that ball, but he does, and they lose a lot of territory. Back to the 10-meter line. We're down the last 15 seconds of the first half. Dylan Mark comes over at scrum half. Marco DeWitt down to the 10-meter line. This isn't going to get it done for the Griquas. They come to the near side. Offsides, man. Big-time offsides by Hendrickson. And the Griquas, Dylan Mark almost gets through. There's the hooter. Oh, it hits. Oh, the Sharks are off to the races. Julius is going to get another try. Right off a Griquas player's face. And Hufka tries to chase him down, but no luck. Jorenzo Julius gets the try at the hooter. Wow. Griquas just screw up again. Wow. Unbelievable. Jorenzo Julius with incredible individual effort there. And the Sharks are on the board again. Jorenzo Julius. Misty, hello to you. Misty says, CB, you too smart. I'm okay. No idea what that's all about. So it should be an easy conversion for Lionel Crony. I'm just going to put it on the board. Well, here, we'll wait for it. I'm going to put it on the board. We're not going to wait. 35-7. If I jinx him, I jinx him. And that's the half. Wow. Sharks looking like a very different team out here. But again, they're playing to the competition level. Remember, the Griquas are atrocious. Used to be 3 sad teams in Currie Cup. Now there's just 2. Griquas and the Griffins. And last 2 years, it was just the Griffins. But the Griquas are playing down again to a low level. Moses Madiba Stadium in the background. In Durban, where it's not much a bigger crowd on the other side of the pitch. 35-7 is the score at halftime as the Sharks put on a clinic here. The Griquas just making mistake after mistake, folks. We'll check in on that USA-France women's basketball final on the Olympics here in just a moment. I'm sure you're dying to know what the score is there. All right. Caitlin Clark not part of that squad. So let me check in on the gold medal game. France is trailing the USA 10-7 now as the French bring it down to court. Oh, my goodness. I got a white lady playing for the French. Look at that. 1, 2 white ladies. Is there 3? I can't tell. She's white. I didn't know they let white folks play basketball. And USA just throws a rainbow up, and that means nothing. There are no white players on the women's team, are there? For the women, USA. France and USA, 10-7, 138 left in the first quarter of this game. Oh, look, it's the America-hating Brittany Griner. Miss Tattoo comes on the pitch. The woman who hates America. The woman we leave government agents in prison and Marines in prison. Paul Whelan suffering a Russian prison for 5 years, while Brittany Griner, the druggie, America hater, gets out of prison after a couple weeks. Look at that. It's funny how things work. Yep, I can confirm there's white ladies on the French team. Wow. 11-7. Americans missed the free throw. Now, I can't take women's basketball that seriously, folks. They play with a tiny basketball that's ridiculously small with the same size hoop. And the Americans throw it away. All right, remember when Griquas were a serious force in Currie Cup? Well, they were a couple years ago, bystander, and I love to see the Griquas do well. I root for them, but they are sad this season and getting worse as the season goes on. Looks like they had my little hope at the beginning, but not anymore. Well, the French playing decent competition here for these American women. Oh, the white girl just got mugged. She goes in with a layup and burns past 3 players for the French. Number 23. What's her name? I don't know, but she looks pretty good. Looks like a point guard here. Took the easy layup. Whenever it wasn't easy, she had to go around 3 players. Ball goes into the corner. There's a foul, not called. Another foul, not called. Griner shoots. She's fouled, not called. Jiminy Crickets. What are these officials doing out there? French coming down the pitch. Just 44 seconds left in the first half. Back to that point guard. Well, she takes a wild shot. Misses it. French try to rebound it, but the Americans get it. Up 13-9 in the first quarter. Last 30 seconds of the first quarter. Pass down the middle to the camper, Brittany Griner, who spends all day in the paint. And she had a 3-second violation there. What the heck? I mean, you get to just hang out in the paint. You shouldn't be allowed to. By the way, the paint is this hideous-looking lime color. It looks like vomit. I don't know what Paris Olympics was thinking. Over midfield comes the French point guard. Oh, she almost traveled there, but she didn't. Looked like she picked the ball up, picked her dribble up. Well, that was a traveling right there. Boy, the officials in the women's game. And the shot with the buzzer, and it'll be 15-9 first half. End of the first quarter, the Americans out in front. Gold medal game. USA needs this gold medal to tie the communists. This is the last competition in the Olympics. Americans have 125 medals. And the Chi-Coms have 91, I think it is. 91, yeah. So we're spanking them on we're spanking them on medals, but we got to get one more because apparently people like to crow that the gold medal is all that matters. To me, every medal matters. Halftime, Joel Stransky back talking at halftime, and it's 35-7 in this Currie Cup action with the Sharks out in front. The Olympics end today, so we'll stop talking about that after today. But it's time to talk test matches. What about that test match in Brisbane there? And Sasha Feinberg-Umzulo, his debut performance for the Springboks at fly half. I thought it went pretty well. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? You tell me what you think. I think that was pretty good. Okay, so let's start a poll here. All right, let's see. Right, let's see what we get here. Let me just check on something very quickly here. There we go. All right, there's a poll if you want to answer it. Not the best of poll, but something to talk about. That Edwin Cater try was beautiful earlier. Yep. And so was that last one by Lorenzo Julius. That was pretty incredible, too. And not to mention the one try by the Griquas by Marco De Witt. That was pretty incredible, too. So, ah, boy. So Tatiana Schoolmaker will at the age of 27, retired this year from swimming with 4 Olympic medals. 2-time Olympic champion, 2-time silver medalist. Wow. She's done. South Africa done with their medals, 6 medals in this Olympics. Not bad. Could have been better. But the rugby was clearly something they needed a medal in order to do as well as they did. So 2 medals total for South Africa. 2 in athletics, silver medals in the women's 4x100 meter relay, which was an incredible race. I didn't even see the South Africa finish seconds. I was so focused on watching the race. The Americans choke in that, or no, the Americans won that one, excuse me. And then the women's javelin throw, that was Joanne van Dijk, got a silver for South Africa. I think that was a total surprise. Mountain cycling, we got men's cross country. Alan Hathley got a bronze there. The sevens got a bronze. And in swimming, Tatiana Schumacher or Smith got 2 medals of gold and silver. So the South Africans come out of this Olympics with a single gold, 3 silver, and 2 bronze. For the Americans, at the moment, pending this final game, they get a silver at least. They can get a gold by beating France. They've got 125 medals. And the closest team behind them is China, with 91. That's 34 medal difference. They get another one, it'll be 35. Yeah, so it'll be 35 medal difference between the second place team, U.S. and China. But they need a gold here so they can claim first place because apparently gold matters. So if they do, that means China will get 40, USA 40, and the closest team in gold medals is Japan at 20. Australia sets a personal best in gold medals at 18. It's the most they've ever gotten in Olympics. They get 53 total. France with 16 and 63 medals total. That's honestly, it's a middling performance for a home side. You see that Japan did really well in their Olympics. Teams tend to do much better in their own hosted Olympics, but France seems to have done average here. The Netherlands, good performance by them, coming in 6th place, 34 medals, 15 gold. Great Britain, very, very disappointing performance by them again, 65 medals. Korea, good performance, 32, and it drops off from there. Germany, a very disappointing performance. The Germans, West Germans and East Germans used to be amongst the top competitors, especially East Germans, and when they merged in the early 1990s, the Germans, combined German team was impressive and was one of the top medal performers, but they have only 33 medals. 12 golds. Shame. Disappointing. They won a gold in 3x3 basketball and a very controversial women's 3x3 basketball. Bit surprised even talking about that. In the gold medal game at the Olympics last event, the women, it's 17-3, and there's a terrible pass by the Americans. 17-13, excuse me, not 3. 17-13, Americans playing stupid here. And the evil America-hating coach, and there's the evil Brittany Griner. Looks much more like a dude than a woman, but I guess she's a lady. She's a lady that hates America. So France with the ball now, and player with a face mask on. That must be tough to play with. The French take a wild 3-point shot that doesn't have a prayer, and it misses the rim altogether. So they have to recover it. Now here's the 3-point shot over here. That's going to go in. France takes it to 17-16, trailing by 1 point. And the ball's, here we go. Americans boy, they had a big lead a few minutes ago, 6-point lead. Oh, there's a white lady playing for the Americans. Who's that? They do have a white lady. Stewart. Who is that? Wow, I didn't know we were allowed to have white players for the women. The men don't have any white players. Substitution for the Americans. And we're waiting for the second half to get started in our game. Still not out on the pitch. So the final Olympic game. Final Olympic competition, I should say. By the way, I have to say this. Basketball players wearing leggings, the dumbest thing ever. The absolute dumbest thing ever. Shorts and short sleeve, that's what you're supposed to be wearing basketball. There's a good shot by the Americans. And I'll take it out to 19-16. 3-point lead in the second quarter as France brings it over half court. Pass up at the top of the key here. And a little defense. They come this side, does a clean open shot. She didn't take the 3-point shot. She dribbles, moves back, sends it back to the other side of the court. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Somebody's going to have to make a decision here soon. 4 seconds. They go deep. Oh, nice pass, and she misses an easy layup. The French player. Oh, my goodness, that's an easy layup. That is costly. And now the French are going to get themselves a foul for reaching in here. But nope. Pass into the middle, stolen by the French player. She gets some help. Well, there you go. Boy, what an easy layup with just 3 seconds left on the shot clock. What a shame. They eat that clock down. They have a player wide open, and she can't make it. Nice dribbling by the French player. Nice move, and she gets in there. Nicely done. Absolutely brilliant stuff by the French player there, number 6. That was well done. We're about ready for the second half now. Not quite. Shot by the Americans, missed. Rebound. And she gets the foul. I should have been traveling, I agree. Should have been traveling on the American. Michel Bourret. Wearing the face mask for France. Not many substitution by the French, but the Americans are rotating players in constantly. At some point, there ought to be some limitation. You can't just put players out for 30 seconds, take them back up, put them back for 30 seconds. There's a couple of white girls in the American team. Wow, I'm shocked. Aja Wilson. She's got 3 points. All right, we're ready for the second half. Let's stop watching this basketball nonsense. We never did put the halftime up, so there's the halftime marker. All right, second half action underway. Griquas was trailing 35-7 against the Sharks. Thanks for those who stuck with us. Full time, skateboard says 54-21. All right. The Griffins, then Northern Free State, played in semifinals 4 times in the 80s and 82, losing by 3 points to the Bulls, who went on to win the final. Well, thank you for that. Australian breakdancer in Olympics. I didn't see that. Didn't see the breaking. I don't consider that an Olympic sport. And a kick into the Griquas. They come down with it near the touch line. Nice job getting that ball, though, well outside the 22. Griquas send it over to the middle. Yanu Bota with the carry. Ball's available. Bursey's trying to get it. Call to use it. Bursey off the left boot. High into the air. Canadi's down there. He's got it by the Sharks. Over to Lionel Cronje. Cronje, instead of kicking, comes into the fray. And Yanu Bota takes him down just over the 10-meter line. Griquas get a penalty. Another dumb plenty, but Derek Pretorius with another stupid penalty. He needs to get his head in the game. He should have just got rolled away from that, but instead he kept running through it. And he gets a penalty. Derek Pretorius. Shame. It's going to be a Sharks with the penalty and move down to about the 30-meter line. Let's see that on the replay again. Pretorius on the ground, on his knees, on his hands. He took out the 9. He's on his hands. He took out the 9. He kicked the ball forward in the ruck. It's all kinds of penalties there on Derek Pretorius. Just dumb play. Line out, lost by the Sharks, goes backwards, and here come the Griquas with it. Makates, no one behind him, but he breaks free around the sideline, gets over the 22. Nicely done. Now he's got support from his teammates. Bursey over to Derek Pretorius, and he meets 2 Sharks. Ethan Besters, one of them drives him back inside to 22. Sharks now trying to dig the ball out of there on a counter ruck, but the Griquas have control of it. Here's the kick into the air by Bursey. That's going to go over midfield to about midfield. Edwin Cater takes it on. First tackle's missed. Down to the 10 meters. Second tackle's missed. And finally, Cater's tackled at the 10-meter line. DeLone Splom missed one of those tackles. Over to the middle come the Sharks. There's a charge down by the Griquas, but there's no one there to pick it up, so the Sharks have it on the far side of the pitch. Schlakane couldn't do anything with it. And the Griquas have jackaled the ball. Look at this. Look at this. Still driving. Who is that? It's Carl Ells. What an incredible job. Individual effort there. And the Griquas doing well to hold on to the ball now. Ells, which there's a penalty for not rolling away. Griquas pick up a penalty on the Sharks for not releasing the tackler. It's on Yao Penke. Wow, that was an incredible carry by Carl Ells. He jackaled the ball and then drugged 3 Sharks for 25 meters. Incredible. And then when you thought he was stopped, he broke free and went forward for another 2 or 3 meters. Oh, Bursey's going to kick this down here, the scrum half. Let's see where he gets the mark. Hopefully, oh, that's a good mark. That's a great kick. What a kick. Now the Griquas back in business down here in the corner. All right, they need to play seriously now. That's, well, right, Hendo, I agree. Dancing is not a sport. It's an activity, not a sport. Let's go check on the USA women. It's 20-20. Boy, if they lose to the French, man, there's a travel. These women just get to take all the steps they want in basketball. It's unbelievable. And that's the white chick taking all the steps. The line out successful, but the scrum has been driven back about 5 meters. Bursey brings it out. into the hands of Tertius Kruger. He's back in the game after going out earlier. Bursey. Janu Bota. Bota doesn't get anywhere. Griquas now just 8 meters away. Each time they've been down here, they've screwed the pooch. And that time they lose it forward. That's a knock-on. Oh, God. Oh, Leon Lyons with the knock-on. Unbelievable. The Griquas turned it over again. Ballroom dancing should be a contender in Olympics if breakdancing cracks the knot. Well, yeah, I agree. It's silly. All right, we're at 88 people here right now and 60 likes. That's better. I didn't have to beg for the likes, but still, 60, we can do better than that. Come on, folks. I'd like to know what's going on with this strike against my channel. They've had their 10 business days. Okay, Kruger's back in and JC Nell's out. Hoofke's out for the Griquas, and Nell goes into that position. So Hoofke comes out. Cameron Hoofke comes out. Crouch. Bind. Set. Shark scrum. 8 meters away. Hendricks digs it out of the back. And he goes this way, then he goes the other way. Canadian now. He's going to kick it down the pitch. And that's going to find touch. Very nice. Some nice kicking going on today by both sides. It's a nice change of pace. We've seen some terrible kicking in Currie Cup this weekend, but there's some really good kicking here. 23-20 Americans are ahead now. Fredge driving. Ball back to the top of the key. Oh, that's a long shot. She's not going to make that. Oh, my God, she did. The French player made it from mid-court. Wow. Wow, what a three-point shot. And the game is tied. The Americans call timeout, and as France hits it from mid-court. My goodness. All right, the Griquas with the line out now from 48 meters. They go short. Oh, players' hands are ripped, but they get it back there. Dobella now. Here comes. Oh, Dylan Mart breaks free. He's down to 10, 22. He offloads it. Griquas still going. They got there. Sango Kamlashe gets the try for the Griquas, and they're across. Wow. My goodness. But that was all started by Dylan Mart. Powerful line break there by Dylan Mart. Man, oh man, let's see how far he ran. Dylan Mart, here's the offload. That's from his own 10-meter line. Midfield, 10-meter line, 22, and offloads it. So 22, that's 28, 38 meters he went before he handed that ball off to Kamlashin. It's just behind, avoided being a forward pass. So Kamlasha for the Griquas. Wow. This is the current version. Kick is good by Dobello, and it's 14. 35-14. All right, Griquas put one back on the board. Good start the second half for them. Wow, that was nice. Boy, Kamlasha, very excited about that try. How about getting some more points to play defense? 47 minutes now. We're in the second half. Johan Victor says, not bad commentary, deserves a follow. Oh, well, thank you. It'd be nice if you said it was great commentary. You should follow. Restart to the Griquas to have it. A lot of bodies laying there as Bursey goes to dig it out. Bursey sends it over to the middle to Carl Ellis. Carl Ellis. Call to use it. Bursey high into the air. That's going to come up around midfield where Kanene knocks it on. Picked up by the Griquas. They offload it. They still got it. Driving forward is Dylan Splom. He's down to about 45-meter line. Bursey digs it out. Back to the middle. Kruger. Oh, they got help on the wing. There it is. Oh, it was short. Dylan Mart had... He's saying that was a knock-on? That wasn't a knock-on. He picked that. He caught that ball. All right, they're going to come back for a knock-on over here. Shame. Shame, shame, shame. The women did not get the bronze in water polo. They lost 11-10. USA lost to the Netherlands in water polo 11-10. That sucks. That sucks. I didn't see that earlier. We got a silver in sport climbing. Men's volleyball, France won that 3-0 over Poland. Wow. Wow. All right. All right, Andrew van Rooyen's tired of hearing crap from the Sharks. Yeah, and he didn't follow. Nick Hatton didn't do what he was told. He was told to gather your team and pass a message. And he didn't gather the team. He just came over and talked to a couple players. Yeah, and, talking to the referee, it's unnecessary. Players talking, and they're complaining. Yeah, they were complaining about the play, and he explained. He said, your 14 knocked your 15 into it, and that's why. Anyway, so whatever the case is here, so that's a warning to the Sharks for running their mouths. We've seen that a lot this weekend. In fact, yesterday we saw players lose 10 meters for running their mouths in the Cheetahs game. Thomas Bursey will feed the Griquas scrum. Bind. Set from the 48-meter line. Bursey puts it in there. Scrum is holding up. Griquas trying to get something going on here. Bursey waiting for a penalty. Nope, going to get a reset. Bursey didn't get the penalty. I agree, that's just a reset. That's not a penalty for either side. Let's check into the game. It's 25-23 France now in front of the Americans. Oh, yeah. No, Caitlin Clark or Angel Reese on this team. Are they going to regret it? Wow. I can't believe how terrible the American women are. Another stupid play. They got lucky. They got a turnover. All right, another scrum here. 49 minutes in the contest, 35-14. I don't really care for the Summer Olympics, to be quite honest, folks. It's the Winter Olympics I get excited about. That's a real competition. Next year it's in Italy. Cortese d'Ampezzo, which is where it was at a century ago. Ball goes in the pipe. Bursey trying to get it out of there. Massive effort by the Griquas. They win a penalty finally. Penalty advantage now. They're coming with it. Dobello goes wide. Another poor pass, and Mart has to wait for it over there again. And the ball gets stripped out. We're going to come back for the penalty here. Tight head standing up against the Sharks. Oh, so the Griquas get their scrum penalty, 50-minute mark. 30 minutes remain in the contest, but they got a long way to go, trailing by 3 converted tries. Oh, waiting for this to get started. Got a Griquas player down. Is it Dobello? It looks like Lubabalo Dobello. I can't see clearly. Somebody's down. Griquas player. Doesn't look good. It is Dobello. It looks like his arm is injured. So the kick is not going to come from him. It's going to come from JC now. That's a launched kick, but not a great mark. How does it get all the way out there? How do you see that mark? There's no way that's where it crossed the line. Sharks got a substitution in the front row. Dion Bluda comes in. So Rennick will go out. Lobabalo Dobello. Oh, he's limping now. Badly. Let's see what he got hit. Oh, he got hit right in the breadbasket. He's going to be sore tomorrow, Dobello, but he's kind of limping out there now. He's going to try to soldier on here. I know the feeling. Done that many times. 51 minutes now. Whole minute eaten off. Well, clock is stopped. Sharks steal the line out. Nick Hatton gets it up there in the air. So Sharks go wide. Cronier to the outside. Oh, knocked on by the Sharks. And it'll be a scrum to the Griquas on the other side of the pitch. Shame. Gypsy says this ref loves his own power. I don't know. I think the Sharks are really running their mouth quite a bit. Still time for the Griquas to come back and win this. Well, they need to start scoring fast. They can't give up this much territory. Oh, it was hit on the outside. Dylan Mart's the one that knocked that ball loose. Yep. Bystander says Chris is underrated. Well, thank you for that, Bystander. I appreciate that. This ref is really good. I'd like to see you do that, Gypsy. I see you on. And a substitution for the Griquas. Robinson comes on for Dobello. Dobello's out. Wow. That's not good. He's had a great game. I like him at fly half. It's a shame. So 2 players really excited. Well, 4 players exciting at that scrum half position or that fly half position. I like it's Sanini Nohamba, Dobella, Dobella, and then of course Sam Francis and Ethan Wenzel. Exciting players. Griquas get out of the scrum successfully. They bring it across. Oh, bad pass by the Griquas goes backwards. Somehow they have the ball. They still have it. Dylan Mark gets it outside of Robinson. Robinson now. Robinson tackled. The Sharks are out there like in a feeding frenzy right now. It's like a scrum out there in the water. Oh, nice carry there by the Griquas. They break through. Bursey now. Throws it wide. Dylan Mark, but that's close to the touchline. Got to be very careful here. He throws it back. Oh, picked up on the bounce by Robinson. What a job by the Griquas. Hold on to this. Sharks side entry. There should be a penalty right there. There it is. They get the penalty now. There's a penalty. Lionel Cronier knocks Bursey down. And they're going to kick it for the corner here. 13 working away from the side. Yep. Lily Bester. And it was Lily Bester. And he knows it. He admitted it. He moves on. Mavacera is now down. A lot of injuries in this game, folks. A lot of injuries in this game. This is going to be our least watched game of the weekend. It is on a Sunday, though. So people probably, well, they should be home from church by now. It's 4 o'clock. Maybe they're doing something else. Maybe they're all out braaiing right now. Sharks Griquas. Okay, so next weekend in Perth, we have the Springboks. That's not what I wanted. What the hell? All right. All right, scrum here. Is this another substitution? Another change. Hanru Sergio comes on. Tabo Indamani goes out for Hanru Sergio. Twelve tackles in 54 minutes. That's pretty good. Crouch. Bind. Set. Ball's kicked down the pitch. Griquas inside the 22. Have it now. JC Nell sends this down the pitch. Great clearance kick. That's going to be nice. Past midfield. Well done by JC Nell. He's really made a nice contribution since he came off the bench for the Griquas. Sparked a little bit of play for them. Cheetahs play the Sharks next week. Pumas versus Bulls. Griffins Griquas. Nobody's going to watch that game when I call it. Line out successful for the Sharks. Cronier from his 10-meter line high into the air. Ball's going to go down. Oh, nicely done on the high ball by, is it Tertius Kruger? Nicely done with the Sharks right in his face. Bursey. Going to go through phases. No, it's JC Nell was on that ball. Well done. JC Nell is really making an impact for the Griquas here since he came in for an injury. Bursey now. Kick over the top. It's going to come to the near side. Kanene goes up. Oh, he misses it. He overplayed it. Tino Mavaceros driven into touch. It's going to be a Griquas ball. Excellent. Line out to the Griquas. Let's check in on that basketball game. Oh, it's a commercial break. Must be the end of the half. 56-20 in the second half. 35-14. Things have slowed down considerably since the Griquas scored at the 47-minute mark. Griquas only had 46 carries. They barely had any possession in this game. No territory. 2 tries. 609 meters made by the Sharks, just 306 for the Griquas. Here's a line out. Gustav Durant throws it deep, not challenged. The Griquas come across with it. I thought that was Hufka. It wasn't Hufka. Oh, the Griquas have some of the outside. Dylan Martin now down to the 22, still going. He cuts back. He's going to go all the way. He could go all the way. And the Griquas going to try just like that. Dylan Mart, what an incredible race. Down the sideline, you could see it. And the Griquas caught the Sharks. Woo, baby. My goodness, Dylan Mart with his first ever Currie Cup try. That was brilliant. Griquas. Passing wasn't great, so I didn't think they were going to get it done, but they did get it done. And boy, he knocked it up in the air, almost lost it, and then secured it. And Cater tries to dive at him, but just cannot get there. So it's going to be a conversion attempt here. Dobella's out of the game now. Let's see who's going to kick for the Griquas. Is it going to be JC Nell? Nope, it's not JC Nell. It's Robinson, the new fly half. If he makes this, it's a new game. If he misses it, it's 3 scores. Looks good. Flags go up. Wow, kickers are perfect in this game. 35-21. Whoa, don't go home yet, folks. Don't go home yet. The Griquas score in seconds there. Converted try, 35-21. My goodness. Dylan Mart. What a great job. What a great job. The Griquas. He lost his shorts in the try zone. Man, oh man, oh man. Nice little sidestep move there to avoid Edwin Cater's tackle. Inside the 22. And the Griquas field it successfully. Tertius Kruger with the catch. Ruckus for him, call to use it. Bursey, kick over the top. It's going to go down around midfield. And out. Was it inside the 22? Yep, it's going to be a good line out. Nice try. Or nice try. Nice kick, I should say. Nice kick by Bursey. It's a real nice clearance kick from inside his 22 all the way down to about the 47-meter line on the opposite side of the pitch. So the Sharks will have a line out. They're discussing it now, coming over. 110 people currently here, just 73 likes. Come on, help a brother out. Hit that like button. If you want, you can give a super chat.
That was easy.
Possession is evened up a bit now. The Griquas up to 43%. Line out not challenged, and I know Hugo comes down with it. Sharks are on the ground. Hendrickson now going to dig it out. The Springbok. And the Griquas get over there and make the first tackle. There's a penalty for not rolling away. Yep, Carl Els. Yep, he had a chance to get out of there and he didn't take it. Dumb mistake by Carl Els. Dumb penalty. There's a couple dumb penalties in his part. It's a shame. Here's a kick. Lionel Cronier not rolling away at the breakdown. Exactly what happened there. Cronier kicks it. Let's see where Lionel gets it to. Inside of 22. Yeah, he could have got up right there. And he just could have got out of there. It was dumb. That's an obvious and clear not rolling away penalty. That's a textbook mistake there. 60 minutes. We're down the last quarter of the game, and the Griquas give up 30 meters of territory unnecessarily. It's going to be from the 23-meter line, and they come down with it. Rhino Hugo, and they're into a rolling ball, and they just drive forward, pick up 3 or 4 meters. A penalty for collapsing them all. Jaden Hendrickson digs it out. He goes to the short side, then he goes back to the other side, actually releases it over there into the hands of Dion Bluler. Bluler tackled inside the 22. To the middle. Julius to Rhino Hugo. Sharks trying to get something going now. They haven't done anything in a while. Cronier with the carry. And over top, over the ball. Up penalty for hands in the ruck there. That's 2 penalties now against the Griquas. Playing advantage are the Sharks. Jaden Hendrickson now to Ethan Bester, back to the 22. Ball comes loose. It's a third advantage. Man, the Griquas was going to get in a lot of trouble here. Oh, it's nearly stolen by Mart. They're going to come back. My goodness. Are they going to talk to him? Like 4 penalties there. 3 at least. I think there's going to be a warning. The Griquas making a mess here. Looking for the captain. Yep. Way too many infringements. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. 4 penalties on the same play. Wow. I called it right. I saw all 4 of them. Yeah, so wow. Boy. Got to get it together. Got to get it together. 4 penalties on the same play. So the Sharks can kick down to about 5 meters if they want. And I presume that's what they're going to do. Yeah, Lionel Cronia comes over to kick the ball. Ethan Bester throws it in from about 8 meters. Not challenged. The Sharks into a maul now. Last time the Griquas collapsed their maul, so got to be careful here. Griquas player being told to get out of there. And then they just drive forward. And there Ethan Bester! And the Sharks score. What a debut for him. Ethan Bester with a try. He's had a brilliant game at the hooker position. Just one mistake with the double pump on a line out. Ethan Bester with the try. Wow, that's going to probably seal it this late in the game. What a great game for Ethan Bester. He's been brilliant. He broke free on that one. Ethan Bester with a try. Wait for Lionel Cronier's conversion here. Wow. Ethan Bester looking pretty good out here for the Sharks, man. They found themselves a good-looking hooker. I mean, he's up to the task so far. Just one mistake that I've seen this game. Some great carries, some good defense, some brilliant line-out work. Bystander, you can have 3 Springbok Test games in London, all sold out. Yeah, no, there's no tickets for Twickenham. Missed the kick. Now Ethan Bester getting his boot taped up. So Bester getting taped up here. All right. Gustav Durant goes out of the game for the Griquas. And Andre Delport will come in for him. "17 minutes remain. Griquas giving up a try right after they score again. Deep shot. Hendrickson gets it. Lyons is out and Davids is in. Eddie Davids comes in for the Griquas as well. Griquas with the ball. Bursey. They go wide. JC Nell throws it. Oh, big mistake. There's a chase on here. Lionel Cronier, is he going to get a try? Who's going to get there? It goes in a touch. Oh, my goodness. The poor pass by the Griquas JC Nell bounces. They kick it forward, and the Sharks are right there. And then Lionel Cronier kicks it down the pitch. He's talking to the kid over the sideline there. They're all smiling. The old man, Lionel Cronier, couldn't quite chase it down. Cronier, it wasn't Cronier that kicks it. It was actually Yalpenke who kicked it. Then Cronier kicked it, but it bounces, and into touch at the last second. But he was going to be beat out there by a Griqua player. Big smile on Lionel Cronier's face. Oh, my goodness. All right, another change. Albert Liebenberg comes in for the Griquas. I don't know who he came out for. Bryce Calvert comes in for Ethan Bester. He's had a hell of a game here. Marco David is out, replaced by Liebenberg. Griquas have it. Oh, nice carry there. Oh, look at this work. Oh, look at the offload. The Griquas still going out to almost the 10-meter line. Incredible work by the Griquas. They caught the Sharks snapping, but now the Sharks are back. My goodness, they pick up 40 meters from their try line nearly, 35 meters, just like that. Oh, there's a high tackle right there, right in front of the official. Now everything's slowed down a bit for the Griquas here. Kamlashe kicks it down the pitch. And the two Sharks run into each other and tackle each other. Y'all pancake. It bounces back the other direction for the Griquas. Kanene back there fields it for the Sharks at the 30-meter line. Cronje is going to send it back. We're playing badminton again. Back and forth, back and forth. JC now brings it out from side of the 22. Kicks it up in the air. That's going to go down towards the other 22. Bounce. Oh, that's going to do nicely. It's going to go to the try. Oh, into the try line. But it will be tackled back there. Penke waiting for someone to come back. He taps it down. It'll be a goal line drop kick here. 15 minutes remain. 15 minutes left in this contest, folks. Be sure to hit the like button. Just 80 people hit the like button. See, I've got this easy button right here. We bring this up here, and all you have to do is reach below the video. Right down there. It's right down there. All you have to do is push that button, and this is the lovely sound you get.
That was easy.
Come on, make it happen. So easy to do. Yeah, it has been a high-scoring Currie Cup round, especially that Lions game. Ooh, 2 55-point games, and now we got a 40-point game. And that's after the incredible stuff we had last week. Looks like France might be ahead in this game. What's going on here? French women jumping up and down here. Third quarter, France is up by 8 points. The Americans are getting their asses handed to them. Unbelievable. USA women are losing. And here's the restart by the Sharks. Kick it deep to midfield, taken there by the Griquas. Driving forward is Hanru Sergil. Bersi over to the middle. Sibu Dlamini came in the game. I don't see when Rianu Bota went out. It's got a little messy play here. What's the call? Knock on by Sharks, knock on by Griquas. It'll be a Griquas scrum. Well, my Super Brew's sucking. I'm sure of that. I can take a look real quick. Super Brew. Not a good weekend for me. Super Brew. Let's go over there and we'll see how the league looks. Okay, for me, it's been not... Okay, I got next Friday's picks. I'm okay. Yeah, no, I'm not doing very well at all. I picked Cheetahs. Ugh, that's ugly. Let's go to the captaincy. Let's go to the Currie Cup. Oh, I got a new applicant there. I didn't know that. I'll take care of that. Let me take care of that first. Manage the pool. Applicant is Jean-Pierre, and you're approved, Jean-Pierre. Leaderboard. And in first place, it's Chris Marie. Hank is second. And I am, whoa, I dropped 3 slots to 16. But I didn't get the wooden spoon. Wow, CB is 10 points ahead of me. I'm not going to catch up in Currie Cup. I always play with my heart, not my head in Currie Cup. 67 minutes gone in this game. Crouch. Americans getting their hat handed to them the gold medal game. 35-25. They're down by 10 points. So much should pick Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. Another bad play by the Americans. And the French have the ball coming back. The scrum is being reset here, but the French throw it away. Shame. Paris final leading by 10 with 7 minutes in the third quarter. Americans need to get their heads in the game. France up by 10. Man, the French are going wild. 67 minutes, 58 seconds. And Bobby Alexander has come in at scrum half. Bercy's made way. Okay, that clears off the bench for the Griquas. Crouch. Bind. Set. Bobby Alexander to put it in the pipe. He does. Ball doesn't come back. There we go, finally. And they get a penalty. The Griquas win a penalty at the scrum. Tertius Kruger driving forward. But Lionel Cronje has a good handle on him. Ball's placed. They're playing advantage are now, the Griquas. Dlamini with the carry. Another penalty advantage. Now the Sharks are doing the same thing the Griquas do. Oh, tipped up in the air by the Sharks. Oh, nice job there. Oh, man. The Griquas Makata drives down. Now he's into touch. Shame. Going to come back for the penalty. Makata just threw a player down the ground. I don't know if that was... Looked like it might have been Edwin Cater. Let's check in on the gold medal game. The Americans scored. Oh, that should have been a penalty. Good Lord. She got mugged. Now it's a 5-point game. These Americans have scored 5 unanswered points. Better get their act together. They're going to cost themselves a gold medal. Time's off. Cater's going out. Bezuidenhout also comes in the game for Nanda. Ndande's out. Edwin Cater goes out. Didn't see who came on for him. Fulmint comes in for Cater. Line out. Sharks holding on to the ball. 10 minutes left in this game. Kick over the top by Bradley Davids, who's also in the game now for the Sharks. Hendricks is out. Griquas is bringing in play, and there's J.C. Nell over midfield carrying the ball. Takes 2 players to take him down. Bryce Calvert, the replacement. Hooker. Oh, here we go. The Griquas get a line break. They got something going here. Down to the 22. The Sharks kept them from releasing that ball. Bobby Alexander going the other way. Griquas find help on the wing. Is it Mart again? Still driving. Griquas down to about 10 meters away. They've got a penalty here for not rolling away. Griquas will be able to get a 5-meter line out if they want. Bobby Alexander digs it out of there. Oh, he knocked it on, but it wasn't seen by the official. Splom. Lamini. Oh, pick and go. It's lost, but we got a penalty. They're going to come back for it. Penalty is on Rhino Hugo again. He's had several dumb penalties here for slowing the play down, not rolling away. So they'll kick and take the 5-meter line out. Or they... If they get another penalty down here, I wouldn't be surprised to see a yellow card come out. All right, how are the Americans doing? 5 points. France drives. The Americans have stolen. They can close it to 2. And here it is. Uncontested. 3-pointer. Americans have closed it to 35, 32, 33. 2-point game now. Johannes is the number 23 player. Well, the French are upset about something. Line out to the Griquas, successful. 5-meter line out. They're into them all. Come on, Griquas. Come on, get that bonus point. Come on, get that bonus point. Yeah, they're driving. They got a penalty advantage. They're over. Can't see if he got it, though. There it is. He got it. Yeah, on the ground propelling himself. Big mistake. Oh, it looked like they were going to get a try there, and they didn't get it. 17 from the side. I think they're going to do the tap and go now. Wow. 8 minutes. We got a blood bin here for Carl Els. Carl Els goes off for blood. Skateboard's changing his prediction. He said 54. Now you're changing. Oh, my goodness. Carl Ellis got blood. Looks like it's right here at the bridge of the nose. And in comes Tabo Ndamande comes back into the game for Carl Ellis. Tough time to come in. So they are going to go for the line out. Not the tap and go. Now the Griquas have got to get this one over and get that bonus point. And the Americans have screwed up, and they've let the points get ahead of them again. And now it's a 5-point lead for France again. They have been leading by 10. Oh, there's a nice move by the Americans. And it bounces in front of the rim and up over. Oh, the Griquas throw away the line out. Sharks have it. Unbelievable. Oh, that's a knock-on. Come on. Nope, no call. Nick Hatton has to clean up the mess for the Sharks. Call to use it. Kicked over the top. Down the 10-meter line. J.C. Nell picks up about 10 meters, running right into Nick Hatton. Griquas, man, wasting a chance for a bonus point twice now. Shame. Hanra Sergio with the carry. Bobby Alexander digs it out, but they're not going to score this way. Dondre Delport with the carry for the Griquas. Griquas bring it back this way. Dlamini. Bobby Alexander, 6 phases. Tertius Kruger with another carry there, but nothing doing as Lionel Cronia brings him down. Pick and go by the Griquas. There's a nice pass to Bobby Alexander. Sharks trying to get that ball, but no luck there. Is that Carl L's back in the game? No, it wasn't Carl L's. Oh, Yao Penke's way offsides. He's like 5 meters offsides. Tertius Kruger bounces off one tackle back to the 10-meter line. Ruck is formed. 17 phases, but they're not like they're close to the try line. 18 phases. Oh, and they knock it on. Picked up by Kanene. Kanene tries to get away and throws the ball to Reno Hugo. Yao Penke on the outside. Here come the Sharks. They're on the wing. Lionel Cronier kicks it forward. Oh, the Sharks almost get it. It's a knock-on advantage for the Griquas. Derek Pretorius up to the 10-meter line. Or is that mid? 22, excuse me. JC now going to clear from inside the 22. Bounces down. It's going to go inside the 22 on the other end. Finally picked up by Cuneni about 15 meters from the try line. He'll launch this ball from inside the 22. It'll be a line out to the Griquas with just about 5 minutes remaining here, and they just fallen apart. Let's check into that gold medal game. 4-point lead now for France. 3:36 in the third period. Americans, boy, without Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. Another substitution for the Sharks. Is it Chris Horick? Well, Sieberhagen comes in for Mawasera. Chris Horick does come on for Lionel Cronier. Sharks screw up the line out, so it's a penalty. So that's going to give the Griquas a chance to put it further down the field. 17-16 screw it up. Bryce Calvert and Dan Bluler. The Griquas get another chance to get that bonus point with just 4 minutes left. Let's see if they can pull it off. Come on, Griquas, get the bonus point. You got 3 tries. Sharks got a bonus point victory here. That's going to put the Sharks out at 17 points a log, pushing Province down into 6th position. They move up to 5th, 1 point behind the Pumas. Cheetahs 23, Lions 23, and the Bulls 26 points on the season. Here's the Griquas line out, 10 meters out. They have it. It bounces backwards. Is that a knock-on? Not straight? Not straight. Oh, my gosh. Oh, the Griquas cannot live with success. 3.5 minutes. Delport screws it up. Scrummer line out. They want to scrum. Sharks call for a scrum. Eat a minute off the clock. 76-40. Oh, man of the match. Yeah, let's do that. Sorry. We got time for that. Crouch. Bind. Set. And the Sharks win a penalty on the scrum. Who else we got here we go with? Oh, the Griquas take that kick, and oh, look at this move. Dylan Mart way down the pitch. The Griquas now with the ball again. Just 2.5 minutes remain. JC Nell, Tertius Kruger, they come to the near side. Down the 10-meter line, but the Griquas have a long way to go. A long way to go. Lost 4 by the Griquas. All right, I'm going to give you 4 options here. Here's 4 options for the poll. Griquas knocking on. That just tells you the tale of their game. Tells you the tour of their game. Nobody scored in 16 minutes and 20 seconds. Poll is up. Who's your man of the match, folks? You're listening to the... Yes, it's Joel Stransky. Joel Stransky. But I'm mostly ignoring the commentary. That's what I do with these games. I mostly ignore it. The only reason I do that is they have teams that have color commentary information, which isn't always available to me because I'm a one-man show. So sometimes I'll get some of the nuggets. And there's a collapsed scrum by the Griquas, penalty on them with just a minute left in the game. So 40, who you predicted a little bit ago it's not going to be that. Okay, so... Joel Stransky. It's a Super Sport feed. I mean, I get what they get. So Flow Rugby feeds me Super Sport. So 79-14 in this contest. That's why it's comical when I got a claim from some South African or not some Australian site, a copyright strike on the Springboks Portugal game, claiming I used their content. I never even heard of the Australian streaming site. I get my feed from Flow Rugby, who is licensed, and they get the Super Sport feed. So it wasn't even a feed from Australia, and these bastards gave me a copyright strike. It still hasn't been removed, even though I successfully refuted it. Sharks with a line out. They go wide. Oh, ball comes loose out there. Kick forward by the Griquas. Yalpenke picks it up. The 10-meter line. 10 seconds left in the contest here. It looks like it's going to be a 40-21 finish. Your man of the match, folks. Who you got? Griffins versus Griquas should make an interesting game. Cheetahs shouldn't have any problems with the Sharks. And I'm not sure if the Pumas will bounce back against the Bulls. I don't think they will. And there's a knock on by the Sharks. He blew the whistle before the hooter went off. So the game's not over yet. Time remaining, none. It's over the hooter. Oh, bystander, how do you become a moderator? Well, you send me an email, ask to be a moderator. You send me some personal details, and you've been well behaved in the chat. If you'd like to be a moderator, I can make you a moderator on this channel, but you need to send me an email with that information, and we'll get in touch. I require of my moderators they read a one-page list of instructions I give them. Also, that they provide me with their true name. You don't have to share it on air. Your contact number and where you're located. So it's not much, but I don't just make anybody a moderator. That's a dangerous proposition. And my safeguards aren't perfect, but they've made a big difference. So either I know someone personally or that. But Bobby Alexander brings it out of the scrum. He's off to the races. Bobby Alexander throws it wide. And Mart is on the outside again. Drives down deep. Is in touch. We're going to come back for a penalty. He was in touch. Man, Dylan Mart has had a brilliant game for the Griquas, but no dice there. 30-meter run wasted because his feet went in touch. But we had a penalty back here, so the Griquas get one more chance. Bobby Alexander, a brilliant pass in traffic. I don't know how he got that pass off. Nice little scrum half, Bobby Alexander. Oh, you're not asking to be a mod. Well, that's how you become a moderator. In Hendo's case, Hendo is one of my earliest followers on my other channel, my original channel. Came on there early on, and I don't know if he asked me or somebody asked me to make him moderator. I did pretty quickly. That's, I think, before I came up with the rules. Then I made the rules, and I got all my moderators. We also used to do Zoom sessions with moderators. I had like 18 moderators on one of my channels. Oh, we're looking for foul play. We're going to go back. We weren't even at the 5-meter. The TMO comes in after the hooter. They give him a job to do. Oh, yeah. That's going to be a card. Oh, Henry Sergio with a stupid penalty. Yeah, that's a yellow card. Henry Sergio's going to get a yellow card over the hooter. How stupid is that? That is dangerous. Yeah, it might be a red card. Well, that's a very dangerous play. Hits Kanene in the head. going to say it's indirect, but boy, Kanani's head hits the turf. That was just stupid. Stupid. There is direct contact. Direct high cut. There's no mitigating factors. No arms tackle, too. Oh, this is a red card. Stupid. And he comes from a distance, too, yep.
Distance, it's a high level of danger. No attempt to wrap, and he hits the opponent on the head. So I'm thinking red card against 20.
Yep. That's correct.
Red card. Ooh. Henry Sergel. What a dumb play. Oh, he won't be playing next week. Yep. Wow. That's unfortunate. Oh. Damn. That was stupid. That was stupid. So they just kick it into touch, and that's the game. 40-21 is the final. Henry Sergel. What a way to end the game. What a sour way to end the game. What a stupid play. South African players taking a knee and praying. Gosh, we can't have that. They must be Christians. Let's go out and moan about that. Congratulations to the Sharks who win this one. Let's go back to the gold medal game. And the Americans are back in the lead in the fourth period, now leading 45-43. All right, Sharks win this one, folks. In the gold medal game, we pop in on that real quick. It's 45-43, but I'm not going to cover the rest of that game. Americans need to get their act together. Final from Kings Park. And what'd you guys pick for the man of the match? So you guys have Hendrickson. I had Bester. That was my man of the match. The debut hooker was my man of the match. So we have a slight disagreement on that. All right, they're playing music, so I can't do man of the match unless they turn it off here. Butch James is talking to the man of the match, and it is Bester. Yep, the TV crew picks Ethan Bester. First game and man of the match. Yep, well done. Ethan Bester with a fantastic performance. He didn't train with the starting team, and he got the start. Wow. Wow. Well done. 45-45 now. The French have tied the game. 8 minutes left. First cap man of the match goes to Ethan Bester. Well done. Lionel Kearney with a big smile on his face. Out on the pitch, taking a photograph right now. Hugo. Nick Hatton says he's very chuffed. And I'm not playing it, folks, because these idiots are playing music in the background. I'll get a copyright claim on that. Otherwise, we play Nick Hatton. All right, we're going to wrap it up here, I think. So that's a Currie Cup weekend, folks. Interesting to say the least. We've had a good weekend in Currie Cup and with the Springboks. Thanks for people tuning in. We really do appreciate it. Climbing a little bit. We are now just 118 away from, well, wait, 900. Yeah, 118 subscribers away from getting to that 5,000 subscriber threshold, which I've been trying to reach for some time. Thanks for being in here. Bystander says, Lecker, you're in Cape Town, I think you said a few moments ago. I'll follow up by email. I'm based in Cape Town. All right. Sure, Bystander. You should check out my news channel. Why is Sia not playing in the Currie Cup? Because he's in France. No, he's not in France. He's not playing the Currie Cup because they need him for the test matches. All right, so there you go. Brendan Duplessis, he is on the Buck side. That's correct. Hang on a second. Who is talking here? He's talking to Sango Kamlashe. He got himself a try. But the Griquas just really did not get the bonus points, so unfortunate for them. All right, we just got over 2,000 views on this one. Thanks a lot, folks. Appreciate being here. We look forward to next weekend in Perth when the Bucks take on the Wallabies again. They need to win that game. And it was great to see the Pumas defeat the All Blacks in New Zealand. That was incredible. Don't think they can win 2 in a row down there, but man, winning the first game was epic. I'm probably going to rewatch that game. No, Jaden is not the man of the match. He is for us, but the man of the match on television was Ethan Bester, and that was my personal pick. Yep. All right, thanks for being here, folks. Cheers, and we'll catch you later on. I'll be doing the news in about an hour at Colonel Chris Wyatt. If you're still here, Bystander, can you put the link? There's the link right there. Hendo put it in. Check out that channel. If you're not a subscriber there, come over. I do news. I start with South Africa, work my way around Africa, do the world, and finish up with the U.S. news. Interact with my audience while I'm there. We play some music, and we have a good time. So especially on the weekends, weekend edition on Sunday. So I'll see you guys over there for a live broadcast, 6 p.m. South Africa time, noon Eastern Standard, 5 in the United Kingdom and Ireland. And it'll be 6 p.m. also in mainland Europe. Thanks a lot for tuning in, folks. And there's the link again from Hendo. Garrett is here. Thank you all so much. And a good game from the Sharks. Hendricks, Akeem Konate, Edwin Cater. Then Marco DeVick gets one for the Griquas. Giannis Potgieter, Lorenzo Julius. Griquas come back with Sango Kamlashe and Dylan Mart. And then Ethan Bester, the young hooker, gets the final try of the game, and the score is 40-21 from Kings Park in Durban. Down on the east coast of South Africa, and I'm here in central Pennsylvania, and we'll catch you for the news in about an hour over on Chris Wyatt Africa. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for being here. Always a pleasure. God bless. Be safe, and have a good weekend. Well, the weekend's almost over for most of you. Cheers. I have to go cut grass after my news program. Bye-bye. And just a final look in on the basketball for the gold medal game. And the score is 47-47 with 6:42 left in the game. Americans have just taken a shot and they made it. It's 49-47 Americans, 6:37 left. Cheers, everybody.